been participating in any of your?
It's been almost 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were so many events happening in the Afins community, and we were part of that. So couldn't be conducting this event and all. Last week also, it was a live event which happened in Mumbai. So me and Sachin were there.
Right. Yeah, we've seen photograph of Sachin. Sachin is having a photo with Arfi.
Yeah.
It was like something like unimaginable, like meeting Afin like a first time after since 2 years. I never met Afin. This was the first meeting, physical meet. Like it was a really amazing meeting Afin. Like what the kind
I wanted to know his height. No.
It's definitely amazing energy. Physical events are more powerful than the Zoom, what we are doing right now.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know when they are coming to Delhi NCR or something, but yeah.
They're coming soon. I think they have already announced that next event is going to be unbelievable.
I am not aware of it. Any dates?
Actually, they planned the physical events, but as of now, they are on pause because there is not. Maybe I don't know what the reason is, but they have cancelled the events as of now. But they are in the pipeline. Soon they would be happening.
Right.
So it has to be Hyderabad this week, but because of something, I don't know what logistical reasons, they are not taking the sessions. They are not conducting the events as of now, but they are in the pipeline.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So how was the event, Sachin?
Event was like amazing.
Hi, Rupal.
Hello, Rupal. Hello, Shilpa, Anita, Anura. Can you come out?
Hi, Vinny.
I think they are not there behind the screens because of which they are not turning up.
मेरा video ठीक दिख रहा है क्या? Because I am not
Shilpa,
able to see myself very clearly. मेरा कुछ problem है शायद ये.
No, we are able to see. We are able to see everyone except Anita now. Anita just said that she's in
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, Vinay.
Hi. Good evening. How are
good
you doing?
evening.
It's been
Yeah,
long.
fine.
Yeah. So we could see two people.
Vinay, wish me happy birthday.
No, it's not my birthday.
It's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday! Many happy returns of the day.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. ऐसा नहीं चलेगा. With good lot of energy. I want with lot of energy.
Happy birthday, Anita.
We all stand up
let's-
we all stand up and we shake ourselves.
Let's stand up. Let's stand up. Let's stand up with this. Let's stand up.
Do you want to?
Yes.
Everybody is standing up.
Yes, everybody's standing up.
I think,
Yes.
are you playing the song?
Yeah.
Yes, we need to play the song.
Yes.
Yeah. Anita. Yeah.
Shilpa, come onto the screen. Saudini, come onto the screen. Let's make it happen.
Let's have some high energy.
Two people are in the waiting room.
I don't know.
Right.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pills, man, I feel it's like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star. Fucking with me, call up on a Uzi and show up and then they shut down.
Saudini,
When I always pull up on your block, they make that thing go grata-ta-ta.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pills, man, I feel it's like a rock star.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pills, man, I feel it's like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star.
Hey, Ravi Prasad, where have you gone? Vijay, where have you gone? Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Very happy birthday to you, Anita. That is the change that is so visible in you now.
And the best award goes to Vinay Kumar.
Yes, my coach.
Thank you.
Great job, Vinay. We are proud of you.
Thank you so much. So here, Rupal is here. There are other people also. Rupal is coming for the first time. Rupal, I want you to introduce yourself in short to the group.
Hi, hi to all. My name is Rupal, and I'm from Nagpur, Maharashtra. And I joined Vinay sometime like 3 weeks back, and I'm a yoga trainer. That's it.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Saudami is also here. Can you unmute yourself and introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I've been into HR for 18 years. I've been counseling and advising people. Now I am into coaching because I want to empower my clients. So right now I'm working with 5 clients and I'm working on their empowerment.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mimi is here. I think she's in car. So she just shared that she's in car. Hello,
Wow,
Mimi.
great to see you, Mimi.
Okay. She's in car. She said that she's in car. In fact, I'd like to mute this lady. The most important aspect of this lady, the Mimi, is we have been seeing her from past 1 year. She never used to be on the camera. Leave about the camera. She never used to turn up on the calls. Today, she's on the call. She's with her husband. She's opening the video. That is the greatest transformation I could see in her. If it would have been not this journey, I don't know if in the first 3 to 4 months, just looking at the people, she used to disappear. Now she's opening the video and having a call. And a few days back, I had a session with her and she was openly sharing what she was going through and what she is doing and what kind of exercises she was doing. I really felt very good about it. Thank you so much for me. And yeah, so it's been a long time. Yes, great.
Great to see you, Mini. Keep the spirit up. Keep going. You are doing great. I really liked it today, seeing on your camera. Amazing. So yeah, so the winner was saying it's a long time we are not able to connect you because of the event was going on one after one. But it was a really amazing experience also. So would like to share that it was the amazing experience we had first time, like physical event. And the energy level like certainly go so up, like listening Afin, having that environment with people, connecting masterminds physically, like it was an amazing experience. The level of energy was very high. In that energy, you cannot say that you cannot do anything. That time in that environment, you can do anything you want because you are so much powerful with the people and your mindset is something completely different. Like you cannot be stable like low because all people are in with high energy. So that is the power of mastermind. So that is what I want to convey here, that we had an amazing connect.
So when we grow this community, we can have a physical connection, physical visits, physical meetings. We can have, we can do anything out of this community. This community is going to be so big and so vast. And this is going to be the extended family for each and every one of us who are in this call and who are going through this journey. And today we were having a call with Afin as well about the same mastermind. How can we empower this mastermind in a bigger aspect? There are so many opportunities which can pop up from this masterminds. How do you want to do it? It is upon us. And Saudani want to say something.
So I want to understand, is it that we can bring our clients out here? Like they
Yes.
also get stuck. And I feel that, you know, having one particular coach and having 2-3 coaches and discussing over certain things will really make them feel better.
Actually,
So,
this
How?
platform is specifically for the Incredible You, people who are going through Incredible You.
Okay.
Not for, the focus is more on that.
Yeah.
And everybody can take part in that.
Okay. Right.
So
yeah, so we are just create that income where people get touch in with IY, even the people who have completed their IY journey or who are still going with the journey, or maybe people who doesn't means like still not got so much of value. because we are here helping each other to grow in their life, not only in the coaching, because we already have a mastermind for coaches, but here are the people who doesn't want to be a coach but be successful in their life, whatever
Yeah.
they want to be. So we have started this IY for people who are not coach, but still they want to grow in their life. So this is for all those people.
Okay, right, great.
So I want to listen to the people who have gone through this journey, who are going through this journey, whatever experiences they had in their previous weeks. Who want to go first? Raise your hands. Rupal, how about you? Unmute yourself and share what what's your experience? How are you going through your exercises and all? Yeah, muted.
I'll speak later.
Okay. So you can just share your experience. I mean, how it has been before going through the personality type, after going through the personality type, what have you learned? What is the difference you are going through? Just in whatever you feel comfortable with.
I would like to know what her personality type is.
She's an individualist.
Oh,
Are you comfortable?
wow.
Okay, let's take that later on. I mean, she'll answer it after a certain amount of time. She'll get comfortable.
Today we have individualists in the call. 3 individuals are there. Rupal, Silpa, and Shima. 3 are all individuals.
Actually,
Yes.
Sachin, the second time I did my personality test recently with Hindi, I also came as individualist.
Oh, but
And I am able to connect with both the challenger personality also and the individualist. बहुत कुछ match कर रहा है मेरा. So I'm still confused what I am.
Yeah, so exactly, see, Neeta, that is nothing like we don't be other personality also. Means like we can all the personality, we can go through all personality, we all have related traits of all that. But what is the more in us? Like, for example, I'm a peacemaker, sometimes also helper. I'm also a reformer. I also like a structure. So I become very structured or systematic person. So I have all kind of traits. And what we follow more, for example, I'm a peacemaker. So what are my high traits? I can say out of 100, I have a 60% of peacemaker. So I get very silent. I'm very calm person. That is my personality more. But I have other traits also. So we all have all kind of traits. What we are doing more and what is benefiting us and what is not benefiting us. So we need to understand our personality, that what is not helping us. For example, if I'm a peacemaker, if I'm an average, I'm not doing anything. So I don't want that. If because peacemaker in average, they don't do anything. They just keep saying that I want to do it, but they don't do it. So I know that that is not going to be beneficial for me if I in average state and I keep those. I want to be less that person. That is the benefit. So for example, I'm also a reformer. I can say I'm a reformer. I'm a very structured person. For example, when I do my any work, I go with the structures. That is the difference between personality. So no, never confused with personality. We can be all.
I'm not confused, but I was surprised. Individualist also so much is matching with me.
That's great.
So which one you resonate the most?
Challenger.
Challenger? Yes. Then you are a challenger. You have a certain traits of an individualist, but you are a challenger.
Yeah.
The first test, whichever you take, goes with that.
Yes.
Yeah. Ravi, you have something to share.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
They're mostly whatever personality they will be having more, will have a wing of other personalities also. Whenever you go into every personality, you will touch into that in good state something and every state something. But basically, as you very rightly said, like 70-80% will be dominated by one particular thing. That is what we take up, sir. Like many friends, like in our groups, I have seen that they went again with some doubt, but whatever they mostly did their first time, because they don't know anything about what it is, that is going most of the time is becoming the final one, sir. Like others are the attachments which we add to that in some way or other, but mostly the one which we do first time, most probably it will be like that, sir.
Yeah, Ravi, you're exactly right. Great, amazing, great learning, by the way. Yeah, we can get back to Rupal. Rupal, you are saying something. You can go on.
About the journey, I must say that I still not completed, but yeah, few changes what experiences the change of states, because what I'm going through, I didn't know anything about that. But the moment like now I can recognize in which state I am, and now I can change my states better, and can handle the situations not very good, but yeah, I'm trying. And what else?
How was your coding aspect, defining moments? How did you feel before and how were you feeling after that?
Coding, about the code, matlab e-coding and like encoding data, that is the, I think, the turning point, because what I experienced in the past, मतलब जो दिल में रह गया था वो कभी सोचा नहीं कि है कहीं तो भी अटका हुआ, so that I like my heart is poured out, and I'm feeling very very light, and no hard feelings about that incidents anymore now.
That's wonderful.
So,
Yeah.
okay, that's one amazing sharing. So if I ask you what different it made from encode to encode, what do you see? What difference you see in yourself from now onwards?
No, she have not done it yet. I mean, she just did tell the defining moments.
Okay, defining moment. So she has not converted encode encode. Okay, not a problem. So still, the magic is still pending. It's still going to be happen. So that's okay. That's fantastic. But defining moment is also amazing. Like you know that where you are standing, what is happening in your life, what happened suddenly, something that we never look in your life, because this the way it is designed, we never know that we have programmed ourselves that way, and we always keep saying why this experience is happening again and again until we break that barrier from the system. So that's amazing. So that's great sharing by Rupal. Amazing. And I'm really happy for you that you are going through the journey, amazing journey. Vinay is your coach, right? Vinay, you're coaching. That's great,
Yes.
amazing. So that's great. And I'm looking forward to see the transformation in you, the journey you're going at. Of course,
That's
we will
great,
talk
yeah.
to you again in few weeks. And definitely I'm going to guarantee you're going to be an amazing person ahead. That's great.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So who else want to share else any of their experiences by last week, what happened in their life, any your breakthroughs, any downfall, anything you can share with us. So we can able to help you that what's happening in life. So who would like to go next? Anyone? Raise your hand. Yeah, Vinay, you
So
want to share?
I'll share my experiences. I am an investigative by personality type. That is my dominant. I also got reformer as my personality type, but I resonate more with the investigator. So what I've seen is in the last 1 year, I was most of the time being at home. I mean, because of my leg injury, I wasn't able to go much outside. So in this year, 2022, maybe out of 2 months, 30 days, I was in Mumbai roaming around. And 15 days, I was in the Mumbai with all the senior coaches, Afin and Afin's team. So these many days when I used to hang out with the people or my own home or my own friends, it was not that energetic. But when I went to Mumbai, the people around, the energy around completely shifted. So what I'm trying to say here is the community, the people with which whom you hang out makes a lot of difference. And the aspirations I used to have when I used to just be at my place and the aspirations I got being there completely shifted. I mean, whatever I am doing, I felt like I was underplaying my game. Once I went to the event and meet the Afin and its team, it was like listening to the stories was so phenomenal that whatever you could do, you can do it in a leaps and bounds manner. So the community, the people you hang out with, and it is said that you are the result of the average sum of people you hang out with. That was a simple statement when I heard it, and I experientially experienced that when I was moving around with the people. So live with your family, choose the people you want to, so that you grow the way you want to grow. That's what I want to share out of the 60 days experience what I had from January and February. Thank you.
Great sharing. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. Even same, I told you that first time I was in Mumbai with you, you remember that even I was like feeling very low when you told me to come on Mumbai, because I was just procrastinating. I was saying, no, I don't want to come Mumbai because right now I'm just shifted to Gujarat again, back to my home. And I felt like, why should I come? But once Vinay told me that, he pushed me, because sometimes I also require a push. He pushed me, and I really glad that he pushed me. Because of them, I experienced amazing thing in my life, like I never experienced. The sort of people we are connecting, so down to earth, means like people are in with high, but still very down to earth, like very open to talk, to communicate with everyone. So this is the power of community, where we can interact with anyone, like even with Arfin, like he's so down to earth, like very amazing person. You can have a good interaction with him also. So that was a great experience for me to learning that even we go very higher in life, but keep your something like down to earth. Never get that kind of attitude that, okay, you are a very big person or you don't have a time. So I always keep in my mind, no matter how bigger I get in my life or how richer or whatever, but still I'm there. My mindset is that helping people is the first priority for me, because where I'm coming from, that always remembers me that where I was and today where I am. So that is a power of your own identity, that where you're coming from. Even Afin says in one of the interview that never forget when you're coming, no matter wherever you reach in your life, always think that where you're coming from, that is your own. Just keep your foot on earth only, even you go very high. That is the main thing.
Sachin, if you don't mind, I want you to share the story which happened 3 days back with Sonali and the other lady, which you spoke to the other person. I want you to share that. It was really powerful. I think that would help a lot of people here.
The story was something exactly, I don't know exact scenario, but I have just heard from Sonali.
Okay, let me tell you then. Let me tell them what happened. She shared the story with me. There is a person called Sonali who was taking care of a lady who was going through a tough times, and she was coaching her. And it was the lady who was going through the coaching. In their family, nobody knows that she is going through the coaching. And she was going through the defining moments. And while she was going through the coaching aspect, so she was sharing certain personal aspects in the defining moments where whatever was happening in the family. When she was sharing this, she was very emotional, and she was very deeply emotionally sharing the content, whatever she was going through. And when this suddenly her husband comes up from the back, and nobody knows that she was going through, and he aggressively snatches the phone and he talks to the other person on the call. Who are you? What are you talking to my wife? Why is she crying? And why is she telling all my family issues to you? And she was panicking, and this lady was panicking. Everything was like intense moment, completely shivering kind of thing. And suddenly she called Sachin. And Sachin, I don't know from nowhere, how did he pop up? I don't know what kind of situation he was in. It was a great help, whatever he could do. And he got onto the call. He spoke to the other person. He was not in a position to listen to him, but I don't know how did he convince him what he spoke. Even I wanted to know about it. And he convinced that person that, I don't know how he convinced.
Exactly. Okay. Well, let me put what happened exactly. Sonali, like she was doing a coaching. So what the same the person came into the call where her wife was, his wife was crying. So suddenly what happened? Sonali really got pissed off with this thing that she never experienced. This was a first experience for her. So she was very much. So she called me up. So this is what happened in the call. So during his coaching back. So I told her, Sonali, it's okay. Can you patch me with him? Like I can talk to him. So when I started calling her, means like Sonali patched me with him conference call, and he told me, "Wow, who are you? How did you come on this call?" Without asking my permission. Like I was talking to Sonali, that person was saying, "I talking to Sonali, how you can come on the call?" So I told, "Sir, I am also working with her. We are all coaches. We are here to support each other. So can you tell me what is the scenario?" But he was like very angry. He was not ready to listen to anything. So I told her, "Sir, what is the problem?" Exactly. So he was telling me, why you're making my wife cry? Well, we cannot make anyone cry or laugh. We are a coach. We are not. He was continuously telling that why you are discussing personal matter, all that. I told them, sir, first of all, calm down. Just talk with respect. He was doing very vulgar language, like. Well, sir, you have a reputation. Why you are talking like that? We are not like something like you can talk to anyone. We are a coach. We also have some kind of authority. We are when we are doing helping people, we are a coaches who makes the difference in life. So I was very calm because I know I'm a peacemaker, so I don't get angry so easily. When I kept my authority that I'm a coach, so you are not authorized to talk to me like this or not to her also. So you just keep that sense of way of talking, that what you talk, how you talk it. Then he started asking me, like, you know who is Afin Khan? And I don't know it. Then find it out and then come back to me. Don't directly keep talking that who are you and what. If you want to know seriously, then first of all listen to me. He was not ready to listen. He was keep bombarding. If you want to talk, talk. I'm not ready to listen to your bullshit. Then he calmed down and I told him, okay, now you're ready to listen. I can tell you, go and search for Afin Khan on any social media, YouTube, wherever you want. We are on global platform. Right? We help people in means like international level. So we are not something, and we have a system. We have helped more than 6 lakh people today, and people are living a life of their like their terms. Today, I am the one person who is living my life of my term because I never lived it. I was completely trapped into a job, like doing work for 9 to 6 and 15 hours of traveling every day. Like it's a hectic for me, not earning, making a money also. And I thought like, what kind of life I'm going to live? But today, because of Afin, have changed everything in my life. Like I'm so happy. I know my baseline. I know my codes. What can stop me? If again there's some challenge comes, I know what is my brain is telling to me and how I can change it. So I have the system in my hand. I can change anything in my life, whatever it takes. And even I fall down, I know that I have a support of mastermind people who are always going to pull me up. So that is a family today we have again. So no, how can I stop if I want to do anything? Why should I stop it? And who can stop me? Because we are owner of our life. We are not meant to be like always survive or being stressed life. We are here to live the life fullest. And that is the possibility Afin Khan is created for all of us today. That break our limitation. We can do anything in life when once we decided that we want to live this or we want to achieve anything in life. We can create that kind of life today. And there is of course a possibility. But first of all, how much committed you are for it. That is a possibility today I'm living it. So this is the same scenario happened. And now after the talking to him, like he completely agree with me. Okay, do whatever you want. I will not intervene. That's a great thing. That's what we are expecting from you. Why you are interrupting until you are not having that kind of realization what we are doing it. Instead of she is crying, why she is crying? Exactly, she is also in a trap. She is not gone out for 2 years. That lady is completely trapped in a house and her kids also. Think about the life, how she's going to live her entire life. She's also an individualist by personality. So individualists are something person is really need to push and bring their best in. They are a fantastic person because they go with their hearts always. They are the best person. People really, they make realize what is true love is all about. Like Romeo Juliet, you know about it. Everyone knows about the true love. So they are the person who can make us realize what is true love because they always take everything by their heart. That is a great personality you're having as an individualist. So I wanted Sonali to just keep helping. Forget about her husband, whatever he thinks. You just go on your journey that what you have decided to make a difference in someone's life. It's your responsibility as a coach. So we are coaches here to support each other and bring the person best out of them. So that is the joy. That was the complete experience I had.
So what I could sense is it is more important to have right kind of people around you. There are so many things happens at so many different levels, at home, at workplace, at different places. So what kind of people you hang out with, what kind of people you choose to hang out with, it's always your choice. It's you to decide who can influence you and who cannot. So that's the power of the mastermind. And that's the power of the people you choose. So on this journey, anybody have any questions while going through IY Incredible You journey? Any questions, anything you want to ask? Just feel free so that you can openly talk. Then we can talk on that aspect. Yeah. Any sharings you want to do?
Yeah. I have some experience which was very typical in my course. Actually, I have business experience and I was continuously working from last 30 years. So when I completed this and I wanted to go and start coaching also as one of my careers. So there are a lot of resistance from friends, family, as well as known people and known circle. But slowly I tried to convince them. Initially, I was accepting whatever they say. But later, slowly, I tried to inform them what exactly I want to do. Is money is the major issue, or it is one of the things in it? And how can I some people who newly come into or have a career or have a business or whatever problems they are facing, how we can generally help them out? That was the way I was initially explaining them. Later, I did write a few articles and YouTube videos. So most of them I have seen that, and they could collect their answers. And now they are accepting after 2 months. Like, it is okay. It is nothing related with the money. It is okay. You want to do something.
So I'll tell you my journey when I was, Hardeep has to say something. He's raised his hand. Later on, I'll share my journey.
No worries. You can share with your experiences. I just wanted to, last 60 days, I have been attending a lot of certified coaches have launched their own personal goals. So there was a word which came yesterday to me, which I'm asking narcissist people. So how to define your traits of toxic people around you. As Sandeep Vinay was saying something about circle of influence. So it is very important to understand the toxicization, and they were talking about a lot of things about self-love and how to set boundaries, those kind of stuff. So the IYCT family has created a lot of new things to learn, and a lot of things to implement in my life. So I'm now understanding self-love. What is the importance of self-love? What is the importance of setting your outcomes? Stick to the outcomes and perform. So that is what is happening in the last 30 days, which I'm trying to go to different sessions and try to listen to these personal growth aspects. So that's what I wanted to share. If you all guys can search for the word in Google, and you'll be able to find a lot of these stuff. So it's really helpful, and it's really helping me a lot to understand more deeper of these kind of personalities. That's what I wanted to share in this forum, so that maybe they can also get some
Sure.
insights.
Great, Hardeep.
Thank you so much for sharing that. I have something to share here when Hardeep was saying it. There might, in this session, few people, Rupal and others might not have gone through that toxic people and the mastermind circle yet. It's going to come up in the future sessions. So don't worry. What is, if you don't understand something, you would be experiencing in the coming sessions. So whatever you're understanding, just grasp it. We'll be experiencing it everything later. And the most important aspect I wanted to share here is, let it be coaches, let it be people who are going through these things. You have something called meditation. Everybody talks about meditation, and people talk about meditation and what they experience in the meditation. The most biggest mistake what they do is what they experience in the meditation. Rather than, if you start sharing what you experience in the meditation, then you'll hallucinate next time when you sit in the meditation. It is similarly like that. So it is not about just talking about the system. It is about more about experiencing it. If you try to understand the system, you'll not, I don't think you will understand it. Rather, experience it, practice it every single time. The more and more you do it, the more and more difference you will find every single time. That's what I experience it every single time I go through it, or I take somebody through the system. I'll feel something new. That's the power of the system. I want to share that. Yeah. Nita, you have something to say?
ये अभी इन्होंने नार्सिसिस्ट की बात की ना, तो आई वांटेड टू नो कि narcissist means what, how do you describe it? Is it somebody who is in below average and destructive state, or a narcissist is on the first and second door? What? Because narcissist is not any particular personality type. It's a trait.
Yep. it's a trait. So you have to understand. So it's not the person how he reacts. It's just that how do you feel when you feel in a narcissist? Like a person is a narcissist state, and when you come across him, how do you feel? So your body starts responding in that particular way, and then you have to set boundaries. So it is telling that in order to protect yourself, you have to set boundaries. You have to create self-love. It is always you have people around you who will be in the same, like you will find people, even you might have a trait of that. It's just that how to self-love. Don't go into that trap of argument, re-argument, those kind of stuff, and try to build your own self-confidence, specifically mentally, is what the entire concept is. It's not a trait, it's just to understand people. As we are into the coaching business, so we have to understand that. So that's the only objective that we have.
What I have observed, narcissists are usually very over self-love, and that is included with self-doubt also.
Yeah,
that's why they're so they feel so insecure.
Yeah, but you have to handle those personalities. Is
Right.
what to understand how to handle it. You have to make sure to find the traits of that person.
Right.
So that's both are correlated.
Right.
To solve the problem, you should know the problem, right? That's how.
Right. Right.
So Shabirji, you have something to share? I think Shabirji left.
He's not there on the call.
How about Seema? Seema, are you there? No. Saudhini, you have something to share?
Yeah, so I know Supriya from some time, and she is going through IY. I would like her to share her story, how she is going through IY, what she is feeling. But she has a bit of speeding issues, and she wants to be with good community. So all those things she was saying. So I just asked her to join.
Let's first give a big round of applause for letting her join. It's wonderful. Yeah. Supriya, tell about yourself a bit, and you can share your story. You're muted.
I'm so sorry. Oh, hi, everyone. Yeah, I am actually grateful to Saudamini. I call her Bhabhi personally. So it's like more of she's more like a soul sister to me. And now, of course, my mentor. And yes, I am doing this IY program from last 2 months. Yeah, my 6th week is about to complete, but yes, I have speed issues. I get stuck, and she really pushes me hard to get through. So there are a couple of what you can say, not couple of, I would say many dynamic changes that I have felt in myself since the time I have started this program, and after going through 6 weeks. There are issues which still needs to be resolved within myself. And actually, the best part was the first breakthrough was knowing the baselines, because that actually helped us to know why do you feel bad, or why something hurts you, or what are your basis of taking any decision in your life, which I was actually very unclear about. So, and yes, knowing your personality is another part. Now you can relate to people, you can relate to situations. Why he's my son.
What's your name?
My name is Bihan, and I play hockey.
Oh, wow. we will play together someday. Would you like to play with me?
Hop on. Yes.
Yes.
Just give me 2 minutes.
Mama, ये उतारना है.
हाँ, just give me 2 minutes.
ये नहीं उतारना क्योंकि.
So he is just back from his hockey class, and he's like, I was asking him, Manaka, please be quiet. Let me do my session now, my class. And then you can have a chit chat. So he's like, what class are you doing? Let me see first. Manaka, okay, come and see. Rehan, please give me just 2 minutes.
So,
So,
Supriya, yeah. So Supriya, a lot of time I feel that she gets stuck with her homely affairs. You know, she has got 2 kids. She is, her husband is, you know, on posting somewhere. So she's staying alone with 2 kids and she's taking care of everything else around. And, you know, she doesn't get that chance of, you know, revising her baselines, E-codes and state, and she's struggling hard to practice it and come up with whatever she is learning. And she really gets stuck. Now she is in her outcomes and she's writing them down. She's taking them through Incred. She's learning that process. She has done her priorities and a bit of Incred she has written. She has to move ahead. But every day she struggles. Every day she struggles and she feels that everything else is important to her than her own self.
Supriya,
And
so
she
I
needs
want to
that
ask you one
momentum here.
question.
Yeah.
At the first place, why are you going through this journey? Why do you want to do this?
I actually started this journey to come out of a very bad phase in my marriage. I was in a very bad state, not in a very bad state compared to maybe certain cases, but as personally I was in very bad. I had a very low self-esteem. I had lost my confidence. I had quit my job 7 years back, so that was another what you can say, a setback to me, because my husband got his posting and I was not getting transfer. And then I had 2 kids and I loved working and I was stuck. Yes, I was really stuck. So
okay, Supriya, what I want to ask you, from that moment and after completing 6 weeks, what difference you can see in yourself right now?
Thank you. Please leave. So yeah, I can see now. I now think upon saying anything or taking any decision as to if my baselines are. I am practicing all those aspects, like the baseline, the E-code, the personality. And yes, my anger issues, my tolerance issues, they have come a little down, not lost completely, I would say. But yes, my self-esteem, yes, now that I am with right kind, I keep in contact with right kind of people. So my self-esteem and a confidence, my whatever I had lost is in a reviving state, I would say. So a lot of changes my family members also see in me. Like last 2 days before, I asked my mother, like they know that I'm undergoing some program, but what kind of program they are not aware. So I just
Supriya,
asked her.
while you are going through this journey, it's been 2 months. Do you want to stay there?
No, I don't want to stay there.
How does it look for you to stay there?
It feels miserable.
Then it is good. It's good enough then. You enjoy being miserable, right?
No, I don't enjoy being miserable.
Then if you don't enjoy it, you would have fastened it up.
Yes, I would have fastened it up. I fasten it up, but as per my schedule, I do whatever best I can. But yes, sometimes it gets slow, and
I'll tell you
there's
something.
one problem that is there with me. Just say, if I am told that if the deadline is given to me, then I really panic. You know, there is an anxiety kind of a thing ki karna hai.
What's your personality type?
I am a centennial. Sentinel, yes, sorry. Yes.
So see, the most important aspect in this journey is just working out your activities. As Afin says, if the Saudamani put a gun on your head and asked you to do it right now, will you do it or not?
So for Sentinel, something is important for them is their family. Right?
Is there
something is important for Sentinel is their family. they can do anything for their family. Am I right?
Yes, for my kids only I started this journey because I was in a very bad shape and I was not able to take care of them the way I wanted them to take care of them. So it is for self and for them that I started, so that uh, maybe the atmosphere, my own personality would be the way I was before.
So that was a one sharing when one sharing with Afin, one of the event. He says, for example, what is the pain of doing it? What is the pain point? For example, if you're right now not able to do it, of course there is no pain, or maybe there is no reason to go ahead. That's why you are maybe procrastinating. For example, if someone kidnaps your son right now, put a gun on your son kid and tell that you need to do it no matter what you will do?
I'll definitely do it.
That is the reason. Because there is a hard vision for you, because you need to save that. So you will do anything in that moment.
The only thing is you're not able to see the gun now, but it is much more greater than the gun.
No, it is there.
At a moment, it will finish it off. But the kind of mental state you are, that is spreading it. You're spreading it. So I think she's frozen. Am I frozen or?
No, she is frozen.
Okay. So in the same activity, I have just seen the Gaharaiya movie. मैं पहले movies नहीं देखता था. वो कैसे देखा मेरे को भी पता नहीं. That's such a kind of movie. I don't even wildest of the dreams, I don't watch such kind of movies. But the most important aspect I felt after watching that movie is, whoa,
the last line what Nasruddin Shah said to Deepika Padukone was the crux of that movie.
Yes.
What did he say?
He said that the choices you make your life. Your life depends upon the choices you make.
And after going through this coaching, I watched that complete movie in the coaching aspect. I mean, what is the psychology of your person? Completely in that aspect. Before, if you would have asked me to watch that movie, I wouldn't have not even watched the trailer, live about the movie. It was very hard for me to watch that movie. But I realized children will have so profound effect on them.
Yes.
That the parents, what they talk, what they act, what they do, how they behave, and what kind of thoughts they go through.
Yes.
You might feel that कि कुछ दिखता नहीं वो लोगों को. Even the energies you will reverberate, they'll pick it up.
Yes, definitely. I totally get that.
So what I will say, Priya, don't take this as a program or some course. This is a life journey where what you're going through it. It's about life. Once you the 10 weeks is only for to understanding the system. Once you understand, your real life starts from after that. Lots of things are going to come. Once you start knowing that what is the end code, why you are getting stuck in the life, wherever, any area, maybe there always the end codes are there. Even the person who is a very rich or successful still has an end code. So everyone has an end code.
Absolutely.
But what end codes are really not helping you to grow. So you need to figure it out that by going from the defining moment again, the same way. So you have to keep repeating. We keep doing the practice again. Even as we coaches still goes down. Sometimes again something comes up. So for example, if I'm moving ahead, something again comes. So I need to figure it out that what is happening again, why I'm not able to grow in my life, or why I'm getting stuck. So again, some moments come, again some new encode has come in my life, which was there when I was not able to aware. And now it is impacting a lot. So now I need to figure it out the E code for that. Because what is stopping me, I don't want to get stopped with him or that encode. So now we are constantly growing ourselves. So this 10 week is only to understand the system, that what is the system is all about, how this work. And your real transformation starts from that. After once you can understand means like also not like try to understand everything, because you cannot understand until you apply the system. So the importance is also not to understand or think logically that this will work or not work. Just keep following the system where it is explained. And if you keep doing it, you will get more and more powerful journey on this system, because this system is already proven. There is no doubt. Impact lots of people.
Yes, that is.
Need to put our logical mind ahead, because most of the people are very logical. Even I am a very logical. Sometimes I feel that I already know. Abhi kuch naya karte hai. Let's start doing something new, because ye to pata hai. But again, I come to the system because I know I want something in my life. And I know the answer I will get from this system only. If I keep again apply the system in my life, again I will get the result. So whatever problem, again go to the system. For example, any breakdown, what happened again, baseline का कहाँ है, baseline impact हो गया, encode आ रहा है, outcome नहीं भी बनाया हुआ, इसके लिए नहीं मिल रहा, so something is there wrong with me, not wrong something outside. कोई outside का control नहीं कर सकते, we can control ourselves. So again, you have to come to back to yourself. Okay, कहाँ पे breakdown हो, why you're feeling sad, or why you're not able to do the things which you wanted to do it. So right now, when you think that you're not able to do it, there is something is problem with you. Some baselines are not getting fulfilled, or you are stuck with that something. So again, you to know that why you have started this journey. The question is why. First, why? Until your why is not clear, you're not going to go ahead. You're always going to procrastinate. So first of all, Amish, always require yourself that why I am doing it, why I want to become a better person, what I want to do with my life. So that is the main question you need to ask yourself. Right?
What's your subtype? Enthusiast or an investigator?
Investigate.
So don't try to investigate deeper. Just
knowledge. Investigators are all about knowledge, gaining knowledge.
And not applying.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, get new ideas to apply the things in a different way. Whatever you're doing, let there be a variety and let there be something new so that you feel high about every time you do something.
Okay.
It's about implementation, and see whatever you are learning right now, see how you can implement on a day-to-day basis. That makes all the difference. Even I used to be the same. I mean, when I was going through this journey, I used to write each and everything in the notebook. I filled the notebook. Then I realized that if you write all these things, know all these things, doesn't work out. It is more about the implementation part. Once you start implementing it, things will start falling for you. So it's already 6. Yeah, anybody has to ask?
The sequence would be like awareness and then transformation.
Yes, exactly.
But you need to be aware what is happening with you. What is the why you are sad or why you're not getting the way you want it? Because we don't have limitation. We only put limitation on ourselves. No matter what we want. So when it comes to money, career, relationship, why cannot create that kind of relationship? Why we cannot start from us? Why we start expecting from other person? Because in reality, we cannot control anyone outside. We cannot change anyone. What is in control that we can change ourselves? That is the biggest awareness you have in right now from this program, that once you change, everything changes around you. Because the way you keep looking the life through N codes, you are able to see that only. But once your E codes comes, you start looking the life in a new perspective. And once you start, people also start changing. So even Afin says, once you change, you are changing 100 around you. Because once you change, people realize that why you have changed so much of powerful life when you are living an ordinary life, and when you start living an incredible life, people observe you. Your people also want that change, but they cannot bring it. But once they observe you, they will ask you what you are doing it. So that is the power. Today, people, my relative, all my friends always used to see me like very low, average person. But today I'm doing certain things they never thought I can do it. And today they are asking me what you are doing. They keep following me. They keep asking me. So that is the power of change, because they are also interested in know that this person is growing. Even I want to grow like this. So that is the power of becoming an incredible person. So when you change, you are changing around all environment, yourself, your family, your friends, everyone. Because of course they are going to come to you asking that question, that wow, what made you do this, like this kind of things in your life. That is the powerful way. And that's why the environment is important. You need to hang around with the people who are like-minded people. Instead of focusing on toxic people and all that, you need to find your mastermind circle as well, because it's going to have a huge impact on your life, entire life. So Afin says, if you hang around like with a dog, you will smell like a dog. If you hang around with the tiger,
with the wolf, you'll smell like a wolf. If you hang around with the lion,
I like tigers a lot. Like Nita also like, we are also like, she told her, I like tigers.
Yes, I like all the big cats. She's my favorite.
Anita was saying something.
Challenges are the biggest tiger, I can say.
Yes.
Anita, you are not audible.
Yeah. I was around with dogs, you will start barking like dogs.
Yeah.
I can see a huge transformation in Anita. It's really amazing. The way she smiles, I can see that most of our baselines are now fulfilled. Like she's really enjoying her life. That's a great thing. You've done a great job.
Thank you. Thank you. Now it's already the time.
Yeah.
Before leaving, I want to ask, what have you learned from this? What is that one thing which you are taking away from this session? Let's start from the Nita. What's that one thing which you are taking away from this session?
We have different personalities in us. Not just one. I agree with, even I am I want a structure. I'm very investigative. So I'm individualist also, and I'm challenger also. I'm enjoying that.
That's wonderful. So what is one learning which you are taking away from this session today?
There are different aspects in our life which our personality plays a very important role in that. How we respond to that, like how I responded to now Rupal not sharing. So I was very curious. I wanted to know what her personality type is, because I was some years back, I was like her. I can see I was very hesitant to talk. Now I can talk. So that's why I stopped her and asked her personality.
Maybe in the next session,
she will be like me.
Yes, she talks.
Yeah.
But it's just, I just called her just before this call, and I informed about this, and she just came in. Maybe in the next session, I believe that
Don't say maybe, she's going to do that.
Yes. Yeah. So, Rupal, thank you, Nita, for your sharing. Rupal, what's one takeaway for today?
What I see today is everyone is going through a lot of ups and downs in one's life. So like it's upon us, like it's we who decide how to, handle the situations, and the program is all about this only. So yeah, I'm learning it step by step, and let's see.
Thank you for sharing. Let's give a big round of applause.
That's a great understanding, by the way, Ro. But it's also about not understanding is also like how we take the things in life. For example, now we are aware that we cannot control anything outside. What is in control, that what we can control our feelings and what is going in our mind, that is in our control now. So that is awareness. That is what
I'll tell you in a different way what this program does. So maybe in India, most of us know what our directions are at our home places. If you go to an unknown place, if you have to search, and if you want to go somewhere, how would you go? I want the answers. I want you to unmute yourself and tell me the answers. If you're in an unknown place, use GPS. Exactly. What happens if you don't have the GPS?
We ask like people.
Ask by people to like guide us. I mean,
yes. What if you don't have the people to guide us? And if you are a kind of person who don't take help from the people, or you don't ask help for the people, then what happens?
Then we'll take time, but then we have to discover the path ourselves.
Yeah.
It becomes difficult. It becomes difficult, and you don't know the path, and you will be searching for it. You will waste a lot of time. This system is a kind of GPS for us, which gives you the directions where you want to go. And when you are on the path, it will tell you all the indications. What are your steps? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your beliefs? What are your mastermind? How you can simplify the journey. This system is a GPS for our life. This 10 weeks, you're just learning how to use the GPS. After 10 weeks, you'll use the GPS to walk through the path very smoothly. So that's the power of these tools, what we are learning through. Thank you so much, Rupal. Sadamini, what's one takeaway for today from this session?
I always felt that, the influence of the people is the greatest thing we can have. And with Supriya and the communication out here, I can see that change, and, the way she reacts to things and the way her expressions are. And once she has shared her heart out here, I am sure that, she's looking different to me, the way she looks in general, So yes, the influence of the people is always powerful.
Thank you so much. So whatever we are learning here, we are taking away, but whatever we are sharing here, it stays here. This is a community, this is a family. Whatever we do, this is not going out because people share some of the closest things to their heart. I hope you understand. Everybody does that. Thank you so much. Anita, what's one takeaway for today?
Yeah, first of all, I thank everyone. I'm blessed with the extended family here. Feeling blessed.
Thank you so much.
And
Yeah.
my takeaway is like the perspective. Like if you change your perspective, things change, and one person change, it can impact many people around.
Yes.
So that journey I started in my life, I can say.
That's so powerful. I mean, that one single statement, it might feel so simple, changes the whole world. Thank you so much for sharing your takeaway.
I can shift my state, like
Yes.
if I'm in a toxic people, then I immediately shift to check my encodes, and I shift to a mastermind community, and I lift myself up.
And when you are aware about your states, you know which state you are, and you'll shift that state. And when you have the awareness, that itself is the biggest breakthrough.
And I can always see how I'm performing. If this Anita was there previously, how I used to perform.
Yeah.
Now I'm performing in a different. I can see both the things, and I appreciate, acknowledge myself that I have shifted from that place.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's great sharing.
Anika, we already see the lots of amazing transformation because the way your smiling face is like it says all about you. Like the way of life you are living, it says everything on your face. There's nothing more need to be asked because you are living the life.
That was an energy exchange from Vinay. Always when I come to Hyderabad, we meet.
Oh, wow. That's great.
I look at Vinay sips the coffee, bas yahi chalta hamara. Yes, Vinay. Thank you.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you, Vinay.
Thank you so much for sharing. Supriya, what's one takeaway for today for you from this session?
That you got to be in with right kind of people to change yourself. And you have to create a positive environment within yourself and around you to live the life you want to live.
That's wonderful.
I have to move forward. I have to push myself. Yes.
See, it is not hard. It is not hard. There are two things in life. I'll tell a story, small story. It just takes 2 minutes. It is shared by somebody else. There is a donkey who just walks, and there are kids who are notorious. They tie the crackers to its tail. The moment the crackers starts bursting, it starts running for life. And there is a horse which doesn't run for life, it runs for the pleasure. So you have to select what kind of person you want to be. You want to run with because of the fear, you want to run for the pleasure.
Definitely.
So don't take it the other way.
Yeah.
The metaphor which I gave donkey and the horse.
It
is something like pain and the pleasure. You can always run with pain, but at a certain point of time, you'll stop.
Yes, definitely.
Because you will get exhausted. If it is the pleasure, you will just run for the sake of pleasure because it gives you high.
Yes.
Right now, I can see Supriya in a good state. Now she's not in a bad state right now. Also in the call, the way she is speaking, it's very confident. So I want you to notice yourself that you are quite confident. Your smile is really nice. The way you're smiling, it's really vibrating good energy in the call. Right.
Actually, this kind of smile I've got after quite some time, after having a word with Bhabhi for quite a long time. She has been my guiding source, my strength as of now in this scenario. And yes, my soul sister, we have hell lot of things in common apart from the program. So yes, all thanks to her, and definitely Mr. Arfin Khan for the program.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. We'll look forward every single time on every Saturday.
So, Supriya, how did you feel coming here? This is your first time. You shared a lot. How you are feeling?
It's great to know more and more people. It's great to know so many positive people who have made difference to so many other lives. And I hope in couple of days, we can also make certain difference in our own lives and lives of others who we know.
That's powerful. Even, see, you don't need to externally make it. Even this, when you work with this, yourself, that
Yes.
itself changes the space around you, your family, your society, the society multiplies. That's a big
Absolutely.
change.
Absolutely. It radiates actually.
Exactly. Thank you
That is
so
what
much.
I say is, it is what I said, that your smile is vibrating here also, like giving a good energy to everyone.
Thank
Really
you.
smiles also, it gives really good, that how happy you can be. Like Anita was smiling, that when I was just watching her, I was feeling happy that how happy she is, like looking at her. That is the difference we may make from each other, like looking at, just like watching and observing that how happy can be, any person can be happy. That is the power of mastermind.
Thank you so much. Seema, are you there? Seema, are you there?
I think she is not there.
Yeah.
I think she doesn't come on camera.
Yeah, I mean, she might not be behind the camera as well. I feel so. So that's the end of the session for today. And I want every one of you to come onto this session, experience it. And this is going to be a powerful space where you can learn, share, and whatever you have, you can ask here as if just open up. And this,
And I also put the form on the chat box. Please take your 5 minutes of your time and fill up the feedback so we can able to help and improve our more mastermind. Like what input you need to say, you can put anything. We can also help you in more better ways.
I have once again placed a feedback form. Please fill up the feedback form so that we can learn and improve from that, and we can make this space a better place. Every single Saturday, same time, same space, 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. See you back in the next session. See you. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Keep enjoying. Keep smiling, Anita, Supriya.
Happy birthday once again.
Thanks, thanks.
I think you won't need to click your picture and share with your coach. That's how happy you are right now, right? That's great.
Bye-bye.
Bye.